So today we're going to be playing some Quest of Dungeons. This is where our randomizer hit last time in Play Night, so I figured it'd be a great place for us to start. I've never played this game, so we're just going to jump in and give it a try, see what we've got here. From what I understand, it's a roguelike of some kind, and it's a top-down view. We've got a few classes to pick from, and looks like I think we're going to start with something pretty simple and straightforward. Just go for the warrior. And we'll jump in with that. And it looks like we're going to have some different levels to pick from. So we won't spoil the story here. We'll let you guys read along with this. So I do like the attempt at some humor there. That's pretty fun. It's at least a little bit of wit written into this. So we are playing this on a controller, a PS4 controller, not an Xbox controller. And we're just gonna jump in and see what we got here. So it is grid-based movement. And it looks like you have to click to pick up items. And apparently that's a death switch. Interesting. Alright, let's go again. And this time let's not push the bad button. Okay, so it is turn-based, which is interesting too. So I'm gonna slide back this way, see if I can set something up here. You do have to target your enemies before you attack them. The triggers set up those options for you. Okay. That's not great. We'll see if we can get him to come around the corner towards us. Cool. And we're getting experience from our kills here, so presumably that's something useful as well. Okay, and it will auto-target the nearest enemy. Apparently, that is all we've got. So obviously the replay loop here is, as you go through, you get further. I guess there's going to be some kind of unlock mechanic. I haven't seen it yet. Need a key for that door. So we're going to pick up this gold. And we have a book here. Do we have any idea what the book does? In this book, you'll find the knowledge necessary to learn a new skill called Mace Apprentice. Okay, so now I guess we can use maces. We do have a mini-map in the top right corner too, which is cool. So definitely takes me back to some much simpler games, almost some DOS era style stuff. Some of the old Quest games, and honestly the original Rogue has that feel to it. A little more graphically interesting, which is always nice. It looks like we got some gear here. Take a look. So we have treasure, cracked body armor, dexterity, less resistance, and what do we have right now? 15 defense. So I think for the time being, since I seem to be dying really easily, I'm going to leave the extra defense on. And we're just going to keep rolling like this. Looks like our health bar is in the top left corner of the screen. And we're getting dangerously low again. We are picking up some treasure, which is cool. But apparently we can only have... Oh no, it was just spawning multiple treasures, I see. I thought it was dropping what we were picking up as we were going there. And I guess I have to start paying attention a little more to see if we're actually regenerating any health between turns here. Looks like we are regenning some. Only about 2. And that's a level up, which resets our health. May have given us a little more as well. And stats have gone up a little bit, looks like. Oh, we actually have a skill as well that we can use with the B button, which on my controller is circle. So we'll give that a try. I'm a little afraid of this portal, not gonna lie. So I think we're gonna jump in. See what happens here. We're gonna try our skill. Okay, so it just basically increases our damage output, it looks like. Which is nice. And then has a turn cooldown timer on it before we can use it again. Oh, we got some boots on that one. Let's pick those up. Let's see what we got here. 14 defense. No negatives that I can see there, so we're just going to put those on. We didn't have boots before. And ultimately, it just kind of seems like we run around, we explore, we pick stuff up as we go. We have a key now, apparently, which is probably back to that keyed door at the very beginning. Locked doors or chests. We do have a water bottle for some HP. Let's use that. And a couple potions as well. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to go this way. I think we're getting near the end, maybe, of this sub-area from the portal. Really just looks like the portal took us to a different area of the dungeon. Maybe not as much cause to be afraid as I thought there. Some kind of shop, possibly? Wow. Way more money than we have for most of this stuff. But it looks like some pretty cool items. We can get some milk. Or an apple. I think I'm going to hold off for now. Do feel like we could sell some treasures, though. And honestly, even the armor might not be bad for us to sell. Still can't really afford much. How good is our weapon? 10 power. Okay. Well, we're just going to keep going with what we got. We need a rusty key for that door, which we don't have. And new quest added to journal. Search for Skull of Grunt. Find a Skull of Grunt. Try searching at the center position of floor 1. Okay. So I guess as we go, there's some quests, which is kind of cool. That looks like a trap. I don't think I want to walk across that. And we can pull up a larger map to look around a little bit. We're definitely getting close to the end of this. I do like the fact that you can break everything just by running into it. That's pretty cool. And we have some precious stones, mana bottle, which I don't even think we have mana. Oh, and that's a trap. Lovely. Should be able to get ourselves out of that. You also can attack just by moving into the enemy as well. Definitely seems to me like simple mechanics are the name of the game here. And possibly not so much with the other classes that I haven't tried yet, but the warrior is sort of just run around and punch stuff, which is accurate to warrior gameplay. So we can't take that portal. Seems to be broken. And we're gonna find our way back through here. I think... yeah, looks like this trap might be the only way through. That's fine. 10 damage, not too bad. And we're back to possibly where we started. Couple key icons there. Okay, here's where we started. Alright, let's wait to go through there. Let's see if we can find any other cool stuff. A little more gold. I am curious to see what you're able to hang on to between runs, because I would assume we have to clear a floor or something to get to that point. And I died so fast the first couple that we have no idea what that's gonna look like. And that's a trap. I don't see any enemies. Nothing through there. Might have been the enemy that we triggered. Some treasure here. That looks like a bad thing to touch, so we're not going to. We are gonna kill these bats. Pick up the treasure. Okay, this is not great. And that looks like some gear and an egg. Okay, let's take a look. So, enchanted body armor, defense 15, plus 0. I think that's the same stats as what we have, yeah. Well, let's put it on, it looks cool. And the egg is just HP, so we're gonna eat that since we got kind of low in that last fight there. And it looks like this is about the end of this room. Try to see if we've got any other spots that we can go. Maybe back around through the room with the stairs. Missed some treasure there. Yep. Something scary looking there. Oh, that's the quest that we were trying to do. Okay, apparently that's the Skull of Grunt there that we were looking for. We also did get an achievement for that, which is cool too. I feel the same way about these stairs that I felt about the portals. Not gonna lie. A little afraid of what's down there. And we have a trap. So let's get these bats. And then we're probably gonna need to heal. So back in the inventory. potions are 60 HP. We're going to hang on to those. We will eat a chicken leg. And let's go this way. Okay. The wizard is sleeping. Nice. Empty coffin. A little scary. Statue. So, I'm definitely surprised at how big this first floor is. I figured this was going to be way quicker. And I definitely could have rushed through and found the exit, I'm sure, in a fraction of the time that I'm taking to look around at everything. It could even be as simple as running back to that place where the key door is at the very entrance. Secret stash, cool. Got a key, some money. But I struggle with playing a roguelike like this and not checking everywhere, which is part of my challenge with games like this, is I end up getting myself killed because I can't not check a room. And so like this staircase here, we got to check it out and see what's down here. Whole nother tile palette. That is an HP fountain, which is cool. Very helpful. And I have a funny feeling this is going to be harder enemies, more damage, more dangerous. That's the sense that I have anyway. So I think maybe what we'll do, rather than going too far down here, is we'll go back up through the stairs. We'll go over here because it looks like there might be a room that we haven't checked yet here, and then we'll go back to that key room and check it, see if we've got a key that can open that door now. New quest, let's check it out. Alright, kill Ranladori. Beware, he may not look it, but he's very strong. Last seen at the center position of floor 1. Which sounds like the same advice for location as we got for the last quest. Center of floor 1. Alright, so we're going to check west now. We are starting to do some nice damage to these bats, at least. And we may be done exploring this floor. I don't see any other... I'm looking for corridors that don't terminate in a room, and I don't see any others like that. Let's go back to the shop again and see if maybe now we can either buy something from that guy, or maybe we have a key that will open that door. Would also be cool. And oh, we have another wizard. Oh, and he is a much stronger wizard from the look of it. So we're gonna eat and try to see. We're probably gonna have to take a potion on this one. That's the quest guy. Cool. Okay. That explains why he was so strong. Doing way more damage than the other guys. Alright. So let's sell some more treasures. Got a bunch of these. Really don't think we're going to need a mana potion as a warrior. Sell these. These. Could sell the old body armor. So we have a gem key and we have a doom key. We also have some milk. And... Alright. Let's see if we can buy anything cool from this guy now. Strong body armor. That's nice. Or we can get a really fancy axe. Metal, shaker, mace. Oh, apparently mace. I disagree with the graphic on that, but whatever. Weak mace. We also have a key that we can get. Another key. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy this fancy axe. And then I think we're also going to buy this strong body armor. And... We'll equip that stuff. And let's see what we got going on now. So the axe is 18 power, 2 critical chance. The old sword was 10 power, so significant improvement there. The old armor was 15, new armor is 21. It's looking pretty good. Let's check and see if we can go through this door. Still don't have the rust key. And it looked like the vendor only sold light keys. So we're going to go ahead and go to this door. See if we can go through now. Needs gem key. We have the gem key. We need a rusty key, which we don't have. So now let's go down a floor again. And we're going to see how this room looks. Maybe not as scary as the guy from the last quest, at least, so that's a good thing. And I think the orange bar across the top of our screen, now that I'm looking at it, is experience. So as we're dispatching enemies here, we're getting orange text that pops up and tells us what the experience is, and that bar advances. So we're not too far off another level from the look of it, which is nice. We do have a portal here. Let's go through the portal. Scary, but it's worth doing. And get this raven. Probably need to eat some food. Although we're pretty close to leveling, so maybe I'll hold off for now. We'll see. Go this way. Humming Guile theme. Okay, so we got a Street Fighter reference there, which is cool. Probably a boss. I may not want to tango with him just yet. Oh, this is a bad room. Alright, we're going to go for berserking. And we are going to see if we can't survive this very carefully here. Grab some treasure. Nice time for a level up. 113 health now, which is pretty solid. Purple slime, a little terrifying. Not too much health though, so that's good. I will say I'm enjoying the music. It's pretty chill. There's nothing too monumental about it, but it's at least unique enough to be pleasant, I guess I would say. Okay, what kind of key was that? Maybe that was a rusty key. Nope. It's another Doom key. Great. So, I guess it's possible the keys are randomly generated, which is a little annoying because you kind of get gated and sent back and forth across the world like that. It's an interesting dynamic, and it definitely, again, it feels like an old DOS game to me, where you're looking for, you know, almost a Doom, an early Doom, looking for key cards, that kind of thing. Not really my favorite dynamic. It is what it is. See if we can take out this slime here. Did get a critical on that. 38 damage on a critical is pretty nice. Making pretty good progress and still earning pretty good experience too. It doesn't seem like that's tapering off too much, which is nice. Another quest. Find a Crown of Souls. Southwest position of floor 2. We're on floor 2 right now, so might be able to find that as we work our way through. Another shop. Let's see what this guy has to offer us. Weak Master Mace. Do you have a rusty key? You do. 1649. We're not quite there, but we have some treasure we can sell. And we have our old sword. So we're going to sell that. We're going to sell the old armor. Sell some treasures. Keep the egg for the HP. And yeah, now we should be able to buy the rusty key, which is nice. Don't have really any more money to speak of. Now I guess we have to prioritize where we want to go with that rusty key, because we had 2 doorways we could go through, but we only have 1 key. And that looked like a sword to me. Broken Beamer Sword, Venom. Not quite as good as our axe, we'll hang on to it for now. And don't like the look of that circle, so we're gonna avoid that for now. That's a trap. Not much here. Yeah, so the nature of the roguelike is sometimes, depending on the algorithm to randomize, you do get a lot of dead space. And I'm feeling that right now. There's quite a bit where you're just walking through rooms, which is a little bit... It kind of takes the momentum out of the action, which, to be fair, this feels like a pretty fast-paced, turn-based game because of the way the mechanics work. So I think that works against it when you go through all these empty rooms or you have to backtrack for a quest. It's not horrible. I guess I just wish there was a little more carry to that momentum. So this looks like it is a rusty key door, or maybe a doom key door. Coming up here, have a new quest. Let's get this guy. Probably need to eat something here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and do that. Half-eaten chicken leg. Gross. Alright. So how can we check and see? That's... Okay. Yeah, so I was correct. Doom key because of the icon on the map, and this is going to require a gem key. Looks like a wizard hat there. Let's take a look. Mighty head. We don't have a helmet, so it's equipped. And we really need to use some other HP regenning stuff, I think. And I just used Berserking, apparently. So, I'm guessing that this last chest requires gem key. Yep. So get a couple freebies there. We have the Shaker Mace Spear. Okay, that makes no sense to me. How can it be a mace spear? And a cracked head. That is significantly better than the wizard hat I just picked up. So we're going to equip that. And then we have another mana elixir. I mean, technically this is only slightly better than our axe, but an improvement is an improvement. And I will take that. Gonna take some more HP as we go here. And we didn't look at that quest that we got either. Kill Xenator. Beware, he may not look it, but he's very strong. Alright, floor 2 again with that. That is probably the guy that we ran into that was humming the Guile theme, if I had to guess. Trap triggered. Should be fine, we're pretty strong now. And more treasure. Another level up, 117 health. We were at 113 before, so modest increase there. And a key, which type is it? Square key. We have a doom key. We also have a rusty key. I also kind of wish there was an inventory sort. This is probably just me being OCD, and maybe there is a way to do it, but I don't see an option. It is what it is. Minor gripe. Some treasure we missed there. We have another staircase down, so we actually could go to floor 3, which feels scary. Dead end. How's our map looking here? So we got an up staircase to go back up. We could check out one of those rusty key spots. We got a couple dead ends that we haven't checked yet. So I suppose we'll do that and walk right over those spikes. That's cool. So we'll go down this way here. Check through this door. Some treasure. And... okay, so this is our room that had Mr. Guile theme through it. Boss encounter. He is coming for us now, so we're going to berserk. And we're going to set this up through the doorway here. Whoa, lot of damage. Okay, but we did it. Solid. And an achievement for it. And he's got a little slime buddy, too. Seems pretty trivial after big scary boss guy. Another gem key. So now we can go back to that treasure chest that needed the gem key and open that up. Also kind of feels like these portals just sort of warp you around to other portals on the floor, so it may not even be necessary to take them at all. Because I don't think I've seen one yet that takes you to an inaccessible location. Of course, as I say that, I'm probably going to walk into one that's the case. So let's go get that gem key chest. Secret stash. And see what we got here. Cheese. And some armor. Everybody loves cheese. We also got a book. Okay. Knowledge necessary to learn a new skill called defensive stance. That's cool. Let's do it. And let's look at that armor. 23, so 3 better than what we've got. I do like that it gives us a comparison there. Oh, apparently I dropped it instead of equipping it. Nice. We're going to equip that. Cheese is just HP. We'll use that. And what else we got? Nothing else exciting really at this point. So we do have a passageway down here that we can go through. Picking up some treasure. Empty. Definitely think that this game could be interesting to try to play fast. I don't know that I could do it because of my tendency to want to check everywhere for stuff. But if there's a speed run of this game, which there's a speed run of basically every game, I can imagine it would be pretty entertaining. Alright. Another down stairway there. They're definitely wanting us to go further downward. Another quest. And there's our quest item that we were looking for. Another Skull of Kroll. I think that's the same quest we did on the first floor. There's not much variety there. I did not want to go down there yet. Another trap. Random secret stashes are cool, but it sort of just makes me feel like I have to walk across every square, knowing that they pop up randomly like that, which is not good for the completionist mindset. Let's take a look at our map here and see what we got going on. Not too much else. We could go back to the first floor and check on where the rusty key takes us. So I think maybe we'll do that. And we have 2 spots we could go with the rusty key. We're gonna go this way though. Got a health fountain there. Skill book. I'm assuming this is a mana fountain, which we don't need. Square key to open that chest. What do we got? Knowledge to learn a new skill called Rush. We also have a defense ring. And a shield. The shield. Alright, so our defense is now getting to some pretty crazy levels. About what our attack is, actually. And we've got a few skills. I guess we can only have 1 active skill at a time. So by assuming defensive stance, most of your damage is reduced. It's almost too long of a cooldown to be useful, though. Rush flows through your veins. You do a powerful attack, regaining a small amount of energy. So, I don't know. I guess defensive stance of the ones that we've got is probably the most useful. And we will need another rusty key to make it through that merchant's door. So I think for now we're going to go talk to him. Maybe sell some stuff because we're getting a little cluttered. Really don't need this sword or those treasures. Don't need a mana elixir or the wizard's hat, the old axe. Milk is useful. Don't need the strong body armor. Life elixir is helpful. Defense elixir. Okay, that's cool. And it's got light keys. I could see some value in buying a light key. I haven't come across a door that needs one yet, but might not be bad. And I guess... Oh, we actually can save and quit. That's interesting. I don't know what all that saves. That's good to know. So it was looking like there's not much to explore left on this floor. I think we have to go to the 3rd floor, unless we may still have a quest here. Try searching southeast position of floor 2. And this guy's also on floor 2. Would like to do these quests. Good experience reward. So we can hit some portals and see if that takes us anywhere interesting. I wonder if the portals just randomly warp you around or if it's the same one every time. It seems like it's the same way. So I'm not seeing anything in the southeast corner there. That was the southeast corner of the map. There's nothing there. And I guess we can go down this way and see. Merchant. It's a decent sword if I had the money, which I don't. We do have another rusty key. Do have another gem key, so we could get the rusty key and go back up and check in that other door on the 1st floor. Would also not hurt to come back and buy the other gem key. Okay. So that was our quest guy that we needed. And we're looking for Skull of Kroll. There it is. So both of those quests are now done. Let's go back up to 1st floor. We'll use our other rusty key on the door beside the merchant. check and see what's in there. I'm not actually sure if what we're seeing are respawns or if there's enemies that we didn't find the first pass through. Alright, so now we need to head up towards the merchant. I'm not actually sure that this being turn-based makes it better or worse than if it was just free movement and no turns. I kind of feel like it loses a little something because of the turns, because everything feels sort of stilted. And we need a square key for that. More backtracking. Let's see if we can sell a few things here. Dodge chance on the pants. Sell some treasure. You know, I just don't think that's worth it. So we're going to sell the pants too. Could buy another light key, or we could double back and buy that gem key. I think for the moment, my money is on more the value of the gem key. So let's go back down. We'll hit the merchant again, buy the gem key, because we already have a backup light key. And chances are good this will come in handy somewhere. Alright, so our quests down here are done, and I think that basically that just means all we really have left to do is drop down a floor. But we've been at this for a while, so I think we're gonna call it here for now. This game's been pretty cool. It's definitely derivative of a few other things, but it's been a fun way to spend some time. I might come back to it, play it a little more, see what's on the floors below. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed going through Quest of Dungeons with me. And we'll either come back to this or we'll check out something different next time.